So here's the national company NC-300 receiver. This thing has had distorted sideband for a week or two, and it's just been disgusting to use on sideband. I don't really talk on sideband much, but I'll listen to people talking because that passes the time when I'm working in the home office. So that's an enjoyable way to pass the day, and we have quite an entertaining sideband bunch of people on 7255 in the Los Angeles area, which are characters. Anyway, so they sounded like real crap, and somebody had posted a memo on fixing this receiver. I've put about 6 modifications into it from the NC-303. Just simply copied the NC-303 schematic for resistors on the first IF, and well, there was one basically there, a couple here, and that made a difference. There's one in the mixer in here, way in there. I got a resistor, you can see right there. So those made a difference on the receive. At least noise floor brought it up, and maybe it might be a bit more sensitive, or else there's more noise, I'm not sure. But anyway, somebody remarked that pin 7 here on this tube, which is the BFO tube, the 6BE6, should be brought down a bit. So I'm going to put in a 50 puff capacitor here, 200 puffs in series, and bring it down. I think my main problem though was a bad 6BE6 tube. I had this tube in there, and it might have been picking up some AC or something. So I'm getting some decent sideband now. At least it sounds decent. So I'm just going to put in this 50 puff and call it a day with the radio, I guess. It seems like it's reasonable now. Put it back in the case, lift it back in the bench, put the transmitter on top of the radio. It's a real headache to fix this radio. It's big and it's heavy, and to move it is a chore. Anyway, but I like the radio. It's pretty cool. Anyway, these guys sound better. Let me go to full RF gain here. That's where it got a bit funny, was full RF gain. So here I'm using, let's go here. There's 100 puffs, and let's hear that strong guy. The strong stations sound distorted usually. So it's like, do I put in 100 puffs like the gentleman said on the blog, or do I put in 50?
Yo tengo que seguir echándole fuerza, Arturo. Yo soy una situación diferente, así de que yo no tengo ahí la forma de decir tengo el 401K o muchos años en una compañía, ya me puedo retirar y como Santana me dan ahí mis
That's 50.
¿Sabe cómo se dice ahí cuando se retiran de una compañía?
There's nothing.
Y luego aparte el seguro social y todo ese rollo, no, naranja, entonces. Si al caso, allá al caso de que estamos ahorita,
100 puffs.
allá cuando cumplan las 6.5, a lo mejor me da una migaja el seguro social, pero pues eso no sirve en la actualidad, no sirve ni para
50 puffs.
¿Para qué?
Your audio is a little bit muffled. Maybe it's where you got your face to the mic, but it's just a little bit muffled.
Let's try nothing again. Maybe it's just a bad tube.
So anyway, I put it in here. This says you're part of Santa Rosa. Is that a QSL?
That sounds pretty good.
Was that a QSL?
With nothing.
All right. Very good. We've got you in a log, sir. You had an S on sounded a little bit muffled there, but it was a little better on that last go around. All right, this is Kilo Golf 6 Yankee Victor.
7-3 Grant. This is Doug in 7GZZ. I'm one of the drop-ins from Dyer, Nevada. 7-3.
Let's try the 50 again.
3 Grant, talk to you later. KJ6IOD, and I'm gone. Keyword T.
What it looked like before they built this house. I think this house was built in 1992, and it was one of the first in this particular subdivision. And
Hey, bro, I heard someone tuning it up. I figured it was you, though. I haven't really heard voice yet. I've probably heard a tad bit, but it's just not above my noise, though. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to work SSB on 80, and, you know, if I fired up the amplifier and tuned it, I'd be okay, because, you know, the tube amp has a tank circuit in it, just like any antenna tuner has. And it'll put the 50 ohm load to the radio, even though the antenna is 2.5. Yeah, so are you putting any extra power right now, or are you just running barefoot? Yeah, I'm running barefoot, and that surprised me. I expected the tuner to do its job, you know, because the SWR was 2.53, and this handle was anything below 3. So I gotta study that tomorrow. Oh, okay, I know you're still pretty good, though. Yeah, you're still 5'9" plus your 15 over his right here. Yeah, if you're running barefoot, but you gotta...
That's 40. That's 40 meters. Let's try 80 meters, see what's going on, if it works well in there. Nobody strong.
Because the 450 does that for us. I had it in there just call with my call sign, and it didn't really work. We didn't make a whole lot of contacts up there on that mountain, but we had a good time anyways. It would be great. Yeah. Field day, but I was like in my radio 500 off, and then answer somebody. And you know what's funny? Actually, they usually hear you easier. Why are you like super low in the noise? What's going on with your station? I didn't pay the rent. You're in the mobile? I'm in the house. I mean, you're literally in the noise. Are you on a different antenna?
So actually, I think I'm gonna not make this modification and leave the radio run wide open like it is now without doing anything to the IF. I think I had a bad tube really, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It seems fine. I'll just take the RF down. I wouldn't have the extra punch if I need it. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Again, National Company NC-300, giving it a workover. Then I'm going to put it back in the case and put it back where it was, and then put the monster transmitter back on top of it. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.